Anna with P&P Creations, and I am coming to you this weekend with my February Project Life album pages. First off is this page, and I really like this one that says this week 2013, and it says you're loved. You know, there is a February Valentine's theme to the cards that came with the February Studio Calico kit. So I put up here Anstey Family, and I stitched right across of it, and these wood veneers are from the kit. This is an L Studio little tidbit that I just put some adhesive on. And then this frame came with the Studio Calico scrapbooking kit, and I just stamped Our Story Starts Here with the stamp set that came for the month and a little hand pointing to the rest of the page, and I also stitched right across there. This page, this is actually from the Echo Park Photo Freedom Volume 1. It's a bunch of ampersands, and so I just, you know, it was from the cutout page, and so I just cut it out and I rounded the corners. And these are Pebbles stickers. It says My Life, Remember Good Times, Think Happy Thoughts. And then this February card didn't come with the kit. This actually is another Echo Park, and this is from Photo Freedom as well. And then I stamped 2013. And then this is from last month, you know, Studio Calico kit, a little, you know, little cardstock that says stamped current. So I stapled that on. And then this is a picture of my Valentine's Day treat bag at work that I made and put together. And I put that little sticker. I think that's a little Jelly Bean Soup label sticker. It says love the little things in life. And this is actually a card that came with a kit, a 4x6 card. And this is what comes in your kits now. And so I just checked off, you know, like it's highlighted February. And I put, you know, for the main kit, I got the scrapbooking kit and the Project Life kit. And the add-ons, I had ordered the matinee for the month of February. So I put some hearts on there. And then this is a washi tape that came with the kit this month. All right, and on this side, it's just this awesome journaling card came with the Studio Calico kit, and this talks about this picture here, which is what I'm using right now to film this video. My husband, for an early Valentine's gift, he actually gave it to me on the 2nd, and he got me this JVC camera with the tripod and the bag and the SD card. And then this label sticker actually is a Jenny Bolin that came with the Project Life kit. And then this is a 4x6 card, but this is Photo Freedom. This is Echo Park Photo Freedom. And this is a picture of a deco mesh wreath that I made for my sister-in-law for Mardi Gras. And so this talks about it a little bit. And these stars are actually from last month's Studio Calico kit. And then on the back side, this is from Echo Park as well. I believe this is from one of the other collections. I don't remember what it's called, but I'm sure most of you have seen this one. But it says Best Day Ever. And this is a picture of my husband actually photobombing this picture I was taking of my dogs. So this is one of the L Studios tidbits that I stapled on. And these little Banana Fish Studio tags came with the kit this past month for February. And this one says this is real life, and so I stapled it on there. And this is my husband grilling, because it was such a nice day he actually decided to clean his grill and grill some brats. So this is him turning the brats over, picture of his brats. And then this card, this 3x4 card didn't come with the kit. This is from L Studio. And so it just really said best friends, and it says you and me, but I added the arrow stickers and my husband's name and my name. And then I added some little small enamel dots. Down here, this is also a 4x6. This is also with Echo Park. And it says document, and then I just stitched along the side here. And this is a picture of my dogs eating grass. And this little badge or flare button came with the kit this month. And then this is an L Studio flare tidbit. And then this one says, you are my sunshine. And so let's move on to the next page. These pictures were also taken that same day that we were outside. I noticed that some of my plants in the back landscaping were actually blooming, and these are my knockout roses. So I took a close-up picture. And then these are, this is called a Society Garlic. And so this just talks about how I was out with the dogs and I noticed some of the plants blooming. And this did come with the kit. It says grow where you were planted. And I put up here this 4x6. I actually cut this out of one of the scrapbook papers from the February scrapbooking kit. I thought the colors went well with the 3x4 card there. So, and I used some thickers that came with the previous scrapbooking kit, and I put Anstey Garden. And I used one of those other basic grays, fabric flowers, February 2013, and I just stitched across there. And then these are some Amy Tangerine little puffy stickers that I put on there. This bottom picture is, my husband goes to the same salon, and he gets his haircut done by the salon owner. So we actually went together this day. One of the flare that came with the kit this month says photographs. And these are basic gray little fabric tags. These are from the True Love collection. And this 4x6 in the back, I believe this is another paper that came with the February scrapbooking kit. And so I cut that down to 4x6 as well. And these are basic gray. What's it called? From one of the ephemera packs. I don't remember which one. This did come with the kit. We Were Here, and I put on there Sezo Hair Salon. That's the name of a hair salon. And I used this one that came with the kit too. It says Good Times, and I checked off Out and About and With You. So I just, you know, journaled a little bit about it. On this back page, this is actually my Valentine's week page. We just had a quiet Valentine's this year. And so this picture is actually from, I believe, the weekend before. I was playing around with my camera and I took a picture of me and my husband there. And this picture is from there as well. So the background paper I cut down, it was a full 12 by 12 size from crepe paper from their 14 collection. And then I just, you know, adhered the picture. This is, you know, from one of the banners that came in the collection, paper banners, and then a tag that I cut out as well. And this is one of the little tab stickers. This is the Banana Fish Studio that says my one and only, so I stapled on there. This one I got like this to look like a Polaroid print, and I stamped on there Newsflash, Life is Good, and I put a little Amy Tangerine camera and a sticker from Echo Park that had come from one of the previous scrapbooking kits that says Smile. And this is a journaling card from the 14 crepe paper collection. And so I put a few paper tags on there. It says, and a little sticker on top that says Blissful. And then this is just kind of a title card. I really like this background paper with the hearts. This time I just cut the paper down to 4x6 and I stitched on this middle row of hearts. And then the February is with one of the basic gray chipboard alphas that came in a previous kit. And this is Jenny Bolin. I believe this came with February's kit. But anyway, I used it to spell out 2013. And then these are basic gray True Love fabric brads. On this side, this is another title card. It says Valentine's Week 2013, and I stitched across that. And then this is a border sticker from the Crepe Paper 14 collection. And this heart sticker is also from the 14 collection, and this is a basic gray brad. And this sock monkey is one I found at my local Kroger shopping center, and I had to get it. I saw it and I thought about my sister. My sister's pregnant and due in early May, and her little girl's going to be named Nalia. So I took a picture of it, and I had it printed out in this kind of Polaroid looking format. And I put for Nalia on here, and I put another border sticker from Crepe Paper. Oh no, I'm sorry, this is Echo Park. And then this little sticker is from Echo Park too, it says This Week. And this is from Crepe Paper. I just left it alone because I thought it was pretty, just by itself. Be My Valentine. And this picture is just a random little insert to put because on actual Valentine's Day, I mean, like I said, we had a quiet Valentine's Day, except my poor Max. My poor Max got an ear infection that I noticed on Wednesday. So I put a little picture of him, and I put this is a My Mind's Eye. It says Love My Boy, and a little punch heart here. And the background 4x6 paper is Echo Park from the Photo Freedom. Volume 1, and I put on here with some October afternoon stickers, mini market stickers, says Poor Maxie. This page, this just, you know, shows, I took a bunch of pictures of my dog this last month. The title card, this did come with the kit, and it looks like a postcard, but it's yellow and gray. And so with these new Amy Tangerine stickers that I got, I spelled out Sweet Doggies. And I put their names, Patrick, Peaches, and Max. And this picture I had to take. My husband called me over and says, come check out this cuddle bug. So I had to take a picture of it because Patrick would never do this before Max entered our lives. So he's a cuddle bug now. So I used one of these Banana Fish Studio tacks. I was so very happy. And I put Dad and Papa Bears. That's what we call them, is Papa Bears. And this is, I put the stickers at Echo Park, The Life That I Love, and Best Friends up here. And then just pictures of my dogs. This is Peaches. That was that same, this is one couch, and at the other couch was this big brown lug. This is our Peaches. She's our pit bull lab mix. And, you know, she's my favorite, but she's my girl. You know, Max and Patrick are boys, so, but I love them all, to tell you the truth. So I put a little heart there. And this little, not a title card, but this little filler card says, you are my love and I love you. And down here, this is a picture of Peaches on the bed. So, and I used some of that washi tape from the kit. And then the stamp that says life is good. And I think the background card, I don't remember if the background card, I think that came with the kit. I'm not too sure. It might have been another one. I don't remember. But I did use this L Studio 3x4 card for journaling because I wanted a journal next to the picture. And then this is one of, this one did come with the kit, this gray graphic. And this is a picture of Max on our bed. And this is a little basic gray True Love fabric tag and a little camera. And this, then I use this 3x4 card kind of as another accent, so on there. All right, this card was kind of neat. This is also an Echo Park card. And so I just circled the day that I went to get my teeth whitened, which was on a Thursday. It was February 2013. It was on the 21st. And so I took a picture in my office because when I told everybody I was going to get my teeth whitened, they were like, what? So this is teeth, and I put 2 yellow because I started noticing in all my Christmas pictures that my teeth were super yellow. And I'm a big coffee and tea drinker, and I go every 6 months to clean my teeth. So it's not that my teeth are dirty, it's just that they're stained. And this is the afterward. But on here I put white teeth, and then a little, one of the Banana Fish I thought fit perfectly. This makes me smile. And then I just journal on here about, you know, my appointment, and these arrows are, you know, from the stamp set from the Studio Calico kit. And these are some Echo Park for the Record brads that came with the previous Studio Calico scrapbooking kit that I used on there. And this is, I believe this is an L Studio, oh no, this is a Hello Forever. This is a Hello Forever by Marcy Penner. The snapshots, I put a few enamel dots on there, and a little Amy Tangerine camera, and a little puffy heart. And I really like this wood veneer, so I just stuck it on there, and I just left it plain because it's so neat. And here I journal about this picture. This is from a local mom and pop restaurant that's close to my parents' house. And so we had what's called a botana plate. And these are called gorditas. And this is an El Studio tidbit, and that's another Echo Park brad there. So this first one I highlighted Dogs from Home. So I titled it Valley Dogs. And when I mean Valley Dogs, I mean my sister's dog. His name is Shumi. And this is my aunt's dog. My aunt in Mexico, she has this golden retriever lab mix, and his name is Coco. So I put this little February card. And this did come with the kit, and I circled the days in February that I was there at home. And then this little flare came with the, I believe it came with the kit. And this title card here is actually a Becky Higgins. It's from the Seafoam collection. And these are basic gray chipboard stickers I used, and some enamel dots just to go with the colors. This is an actual glitz. This is from a cutout page from the Glitz Color Me Happy. So this is, you know, I wanted to keep the same bright colors throughout. That's just a little half page. And then RGV stands for Rio Grande Valley. And on this side, you know, I just really took one picture of us getting ready for the baby shower. So, you know, my title card says Adventure Begins, and I put Coming May 2013, Nalia Zapata. And I love this card, and I wanted to use it. And this one says, I love you to the moon and back. And we are so waiting for that little girl, and I think we're all going to love her to the moon and back. So I had to use that on there. And this one says February 2013, and I really like this wood grain. I think it went good with this title card up here. And I just put in some October afternoon mini markets, baby shower time. And this is a sticker of my sister. You could hardly tell she's pregnant unless you really look, but there's her belly. And she's showing her little souvenir. They did a few little bags with Hershey Kisses. My mom's putting on ribbons on the candles that they were giving out. And then I just journal about it there. So, but that's my month of February. I guess I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching.